Hi, David Paul here. I'm reminded of a song I really like by Fool's Garden, Lemon Tree. I'm sitting here in a boring room, except it's not. It starts out, I'm sitting here in a boring room. And it's not a boring room. I'm sitting here in a, I can't say it, a pleasant room because uh, most people wouldn't think it was pleasant. But it's becoming nice here. And I just wanted to share this with you. I've now got the bed in the proper orientation. That's where the door is going to be. And there'll be a window over there. And today I've got to go and I've decided to buy a new beam for this roof. I'm not happy with this. I bought joist supports for here. And I don't like them. They're not going to work. I don't like the strength of them, and I don't like the fact that they are, well, they're just on a very short edge. This here edge that's not a lot of support. So I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them back. I've got two of them. I'm going to take them back, and I'm going to purchase another one of these long beams, the 6 meter ones, and run it across, but on top of that beam over there. So I've got to do that now. It's been a little bit drizzly today, but I think it's clearing up the weather out there. So here I am sitting in my not boring room, and it's just so extremely pleasant. You know, this is a bloke's place. This is such a man's kind of way of living, you know. I've got this lady in the Philippines I'm corresponding with, like, you know, chatting with her and stuff. And I'm going to go over and see her. And she says, please tidy up. Please tidy up, you know. Your place is so dirty and blah, blah, blah. But yes, of course it is, because it's a dugout cabin, and I'm sitting here in a hole in the ground, effectively. Not a very deep one. It's only about 4 feet deep. But it's obviously, from her point of view, it's something she would want to tidy up, but there's nothing you can tidy up. It's just a building site, and you have to accept that, you know, until it's done. Women can't stand disorder. Men can. So this man is not asking any woman to put up with disorder. If we get on and she lives with me in the Philippines, I'll start the building work, but I'll create at least one room that we can stay in, which will be good, you know, one bedroom. So there's the view outside. Look at that lovely greenery, and my triffid plants are growing in. I sort of treat them as house plants because they're all over the place, and you just got to accept them till I've got the place finally closed up. Anyway, last night I had the fire on, and I loaded it up like crazy with a lot of oh god, that fire's gorgeous. I loaded it up with a load of wood, and what happened was my bedding sort of went over onto the fire, and there's a smoking smell in the middle of the night, and obviously this was touching the fire, and it's fused this tarpaulin to the cloth of the bed and everything. That's alarming, isn't it? 70-year-old man burnt to death in cabin. National disgrace, you know, homeless man, blah blah blah. Not really homeless, just differently housed, I would say. But that's how the headline would read. You know, something must be done. Well, something was done. I moved the cloth. Soon the bed will be dug back further into the wall over here. It's just that I've got a lot more digging to do there to make space for it. But as we are now, the situation now, I've dumped a load of wood here. Every day I have to flatten batteries in order to charge them again, you know, so make sure that you do some work with your batteries, you know. So don't go to the library and charge your batteries, and when you do so, make sure they're flat. So I have to find a job to do, and I sawed that log yesterday, split the log, combination of splitting and sawing, and so the theme that I do now, what I do now, is I simply saw firewood. So just keep producing the firewood. That's the thing. Now, take a look at that lovely, lovely. Oh God, this is lovely. This, as you say in the Philippines, ang buhay ito. This is the life. Oh my God. It's really silly because I've got an open cabin, but I'm sitting next to a warm fire and I'm okay. But I mean, God knows what it would be like in here if I had the place properly sealed up. I'm making hand gestures here without invisible to the camera. I'll have to do it in front of the camera. Okay, if I had the place properly sealed up, I would be so warm in here. Although I am sitting here in a t-shirt, I'm quite happy next to my fire. And I'm just having such a wonderful day here. Just so much, it's just so nice to relax beside your wood-fired stove. So unfortunately, I have to go and do some work. I've got to go and get that damn beam and fit it. And then I got an exam to do with the Open University, so I've got to practice that. I really must get down there and do some work. But this place, man, it is so tempting here to just sit here all day by the fire. Let's get some wood. Ah, in you go there. There's a plume of smoke comes out the top of this, and it just disperses in the forest, and nobody has a damn clue what's, you know, that I'm down here having a great life. This guy I met in the forest, he says he just sleeps out. He doesn't bother. He's not bothered by the cold or anything, and he's got his parents to go and visit when it gets too rough. But the life he could have if he just got off his ass and did some work. You know, that's the thing. That's what you got to do in life, work. Just do a little bit of work every day. Do something that makes something that you keep forever. You know, working for yourself is great because you get to keep the thing that you worked for. God knows how. I don't think I really appreciate the potential of homesteading. You know, I talk about it a lot, but I think there are guys out there who are doing the homesteading life who are really prospering. I mean, I've seen guys on YouTube who are living on like $200 a month, and they've got things pushed so far that they don't even need money anymore. The money is just, well, they just don't think about it. So that's the way to do it. So anyway, there's a little snapshot of my day, and time to go and do some work now. I think the rain's eased off. Quick pan around. So I bought this picture the other day. I thought it'll make the place look a bit homey when I've got walls to hang it on. It's a local church. I think it's a painting of a local church. It sure looks like the one. But anyway, it's a Church of England church, and they're always cute. So that'll be a nice picture either in the Philippines for the wall. It's an oil painting, and it only cost £6, £6 at a charity shop. So that'll be a nice thing for either my house here or my house in the Philippines or in Portugal. I think it'll go to Portugal. It'll more suit the style of the place. So anyway, as I say, more to be dug back here. And last few days I found it really crippling amount of work I've had to do. So I've eased off with the digging. I've managed to get the bed in place, and I think I'm going to accept that as a win for now. This place is going to have to be, you know, I think my final words on this place as I leave to go to Portugal in a few days' time, to Philippines in a few days' time, are going to be to be continued, because boy, there's so much to do. Okay, thanks for watching my videos, people. Atilago, makita tayo sakana. See you later. Jesus be with you.